Hello, my good friends. I am back. Sorry for my 2 weeks absence. I was sick with a cold and now I'm back. What was I just doing? Well, I like to try a little experiment. I need to use some Grimm's fairy tale. The story of the 12 dancing princesses. Once upon a time, there was a king who had 12 daughters. Man, he must have been busy. Each more beautiful than the other. They slept together in a hall where their beds stood close to one another. At night, when they had gone to bed, the king locked the door and bolted it. But when he unlocked it in the morning, he noticed that their shoes had been danced to pieces. Nobody could explain how it happened. So the king sent out on a proclamation saying that anyone who could discover where the princesses did their night's dancing, choose one of them to be his wife and should reign after his death. One of them to be his, but whoever presented himself and failed to make the discovery after 3 days and nights were to forfeit his wife. A prince soon appeared and offered to take the risk. He was well received and at night was taken into a room adjoining the hall where the princesses slept. His bed was made up there, and he was to watch and see where they went to dance, so that they could not do anything or leave without being seen. The door of the room was left open, but the eyes of the prince grew heavy and fell asleep. When he woke up in the morning, all 12 princesses had been dancing, for the soles of their shoes were full of holes. The second and third evenings passed with the same results. Hope you guys enjoyed the story so far. The prince was then granted no mercy, and his head was cut off. Many others came after him and offered to take the risk, but they all forfeited their lives. It happened that a poor soldier had been wounded and could no longer serve. Found himself on the road to the town where the king lived. There he fell in with an old woman who asked him where he intended to go. "I really don't know," he said, and he added in fun, "As you like to discover the king's daughters dance their shoes in their holes, I should like to become king." "That is not so difficult," said the old woman. "You must not drink the wine which will be brought to you in the evening, but must pretend to be fast asleep." Whereupon she gave him a short cloak, saying, "As you would be invisible, and then you could slip out after the 12 princesses." When the soldier heard this good advice, he considered it seriously, plucked up the courage to appear before the king and offered himself as suitor. He was as well received as the others and was dressed in royal garments. In the evening, the bedtime came. He was conducted to the anteroom. He was about to go to bed. The eldest princess appeared, bringing him a cup of wine. fastened a sponge under his chin and let the wine run down into it. Then not drink one drop. Then he lay down. Quite a little while he began to snore as though in a deepest sleep. The 12 princesses heard him laugh. The eldest said he too must forfeit his life. Opened cupboards, chests, and cases and brought out their beautiful dresses, selves before the glass, skipping about, revealing in the prospect of the dance. Only the youngest sister said, I don't know what it is, you may rejoice. So strange, a misfortune is certainly hanging over us. You're a little goose, answered the eldest. Why, he's right, have you forgotten how many princes have come here in vain? Why, I need not have given the soldier a sleeping draught off. The blockhead would never have awakened. When they were all ready, they looked at the soldier. His were shut, and he did not stir, so he thought they would soon be quite safe. Then the eldest went up to one of the beds and knocked on it. It sank into the earth. They descended through the opening, one after another. The eldest first. The soldier had noticed everything. Stayed long, but threw on his cloak and went down behind the youngest. And threw down the new trot on her dress. You guys liking it so far? I hope so. She was right and said, what was that? He was holding on to my dress. Don't be foolish. You must have caught on a nail, said the eldest. Then they went down, and when they got quite underground, it stood in a marvelously beautiful avenue of trees. All the leaves were silver and glittered and shone. The soldier thought, I must take some token with me. And as he broke off a twig, a sharp crack came from the tree. The youngest cried out, all is not well. Did you hear that sound? Those are tramp files salutes. Saluted our prince, said the eldest. Next they came to an avenue where all the leaves were of gold. And it leads into a third where they were of shining diamonds. Both of the leaves the soldier broke off a twig, and then there was a crack. Made the youngest princess start with terror. But the eldest maintained that the sounds were only triumphal salutes. They went on faster and came to a great lake. Close to the bank lay 12 little boats, set in a handsome prince. They had expected the 12 princesses. Each one took one with them. Soldiers handed the soap at the youngest and said to her friend, I don't know why, but the boat is much heavier today. I am obliged to row with all my strength to get it along. Wonder where they could be taking them. I wonder why it is, the youngest. Unless perhaps it is the hot weather. It is strangely hot. On the opposite side of the lake stood a splendid, brightly lighted castle, sound of the joyous music of trumpets and drums. They rolled across, and every prince danced with his love. Soldier danced too, unseen. One of the princes held a cup of wine and drank out of it so that it was empty, and she lifted it to her lips. This frightened the youngest one, but the eldest always silenced her. They danced till 3 next morning, where their shoes were danced to holes, and they were obliged to stop. The princess took them back across the lake, and this time the soldier took his seat beside the eldest. On the bank they said farewell to their princess and promised to come again the next night. They got to the steps. The soldier ran on ahead, lay down in bed, When the 12 came wagging by, slowly and wearily, he began to snoring it very well, so that they said, "We are quite safe so far as he is concerned." And he took out the beautiful dresses and put them away, placed the worn-out shoes under their beds, and laid down. The next morning, the soldier determined to say nothing but to say doings again. So he went with them the second and the third nights, and probably more. Everything was just the same as the first time, and the next time the shoes were in hole. The soldier took away a wine cup as a token. When an hour came for the senator, he took the 3 twigs and the cup with them and went before the king. The 12 princesses stood behind the door whispering in her ear what he would say. And the king put the question, "Where did my daughters cast their shoes to pieces in the night?" He answered, "The 12 princes in an underground castle," and he produced the tokens. The king sent for his daughters and asked them whether the soldier had spoken the truth. Found that they were betrayed and would be nothing but lies. They are obliged to admit all. Thereupon, the king and the soldier asked the soldier, should he would choose as his wife. He answered, "I am no longer young. Give me the oldest." So the wedding was celebrated that very day, and the kingdom was promised to him on the king's death. But for every night which the princess had spent in dancing with the princesses, a day was added to their time of enchantment. That is the first story told of the Grimm's fairy tales. I hope you enjoyed this trial experiment of hopefully a new series. I can try new things as I grow. So, if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. If you're new here or a regular, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, interact with each other in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed today's storytelling of a Grimm's fairy tale. And I will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.